Alright, quick little shoot tonight. I finally got a chance to get out. No, it's not like that at all anyway. I've been it's just so cold during winter and hard to get the motivation. But a few weeks ago I caught up with a client who contacted me through my Facebook page, and she was after a landscape shot of a local beach down in Mornington where she got married. So based on that, yeah, I'm just down here to see if I can suss out an image for her and see what I can come up with. It's not the easiest beach to shoot at because of the direction it's facing, and from after talking to the client, getting the brief from her, the direction she wants, the certain image she wants to reflect what their wedding day was. It's very difficult because I'm basically shooting straight into the sun. She also wanted some nice oranges and pinks and stuff, you know, around the whole sunset time, which is also going to be very difficult, especially shooting straight into the sun and at this time of year. Those sort of colours just don't pop up too often. Now looking out, I've got a bit of cloud on the horizon too, so look, I'm just going to have a look around and see what I can come up with. I'm probably thinking at the moment, instead of going for drama as I normally would over these rocks, because it's a bay beach and it's such a still night, what I'm thinking is using the sand from a little bit further back as a leading line, just the shoreline, running a few second exposure just to smooth out the detail in that water, just try to make it look a little bit smoother. But yeah, just a case of trying to find a good composition. So camera gear up, just a nice simple shot. There's no massive leading lines. It's just a nice composition showing the beauty of the area. There's not really a whole lot else I can do tonight because of there's such calm seas, and also the tide. It's meant to be just after high tide now, but it's the low high tide instead of the high tide, if that makes sense. It's not very high. I was hoping to have got here just after high tide and the beach would have been clear of footprints and such. It is a dog beach here, so you get a lot of people bringing their dogs down. It's a beautiful beach for it. Yeah, no problems there, but the problem is I've got footsteps everywhere on the sand, which isn't, it's not what I was after, but look, we'll see how the image comes up. The sun's disappearing behind a little bit of cloud, and from the looks of it, it'll poke out to get in a second and then disappear behind more cloud, so it's not really going to be too great tonight. But just running a quick test shot now. I'll tell you what, it's so nice being out here on a relatively still night. I've been down here a couple of times just to scope it out during the days and stuff. Here's an image I took about a week and a half ago. Now, it was on this day, it was quite windy and quite choppy. I had to take refuge back near the beach, but the tide was so much higher than it is now. I had water coming in and around the rocks, and I was really hoping to come back to something like that. But I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on the tide times over the next few weeks and see if I can come back when it's a lot higher than it is now, because it's a little bit disappointing from the composition I had in mind. But look, as usual, look, it is what it is, isn't it? That's landscape photography for you. You can't predict nature. So look, I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy it and wait for this sun to dip down. So I'm just having a hop, skip and a jump around the rocks at the moment, just picking a few different compositions that may work, that might not. There's not a lot of strong compositions, and there's absolutely no colour in the sky, so I can't rely on any of that. Yeah, just going to sort of have a hop around and see what I can find, and yeah, we'll see how they come up. Well, I've come back to the location I was at the other night for sunset, but this time I've headed out at stupid o'clock in the morning to try and catch a sunrise. Now my theory was the sun is setting too much into the frame, like it's in the middle of the frame when you're here for sunset, whereas sunrise, it's rising behind the cliffs, which on the right morning you're going to get some beautiful colours in the sky. And yeah, that kind of happened this morning. Yeah, it was absolutely sensational. I'm glad I revisited this location. It's only 2 days since the last time I was down here. But anyway, I'm just going to hop around, get a shot facing the west, see how that looks, because I'm loving the colours in the water at the moment. One thing to say is to always revisit your locations, work on that location, pick it, have a look around, work it, see what you can come up with, and yeah, you never know. You just got to wait for Mother Nature, really, don't you? Alright, now on that note, cheers guys, thanks for coming, and I'll catch you around. See ya.